Hey, what is going on, good people? And welcome back to yet another episode of Dinner with Herlock Sholmes.
Ginny will be here before long.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, well, you must let me help you then.
Nice.
Of course, Susie, there's plenty to do.
I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Okay, so Sherlock doesn't want to help. Now then, where did I leave it? Is he looking for the violin, right? Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker. Yep. Yes, you may be right.
Oh, that reminds me of something he said before. He said that he had a manuscript of Iris's in pawn, didn't he?
Oh yeah, we gotta get that. Did he?
Yeah, he definitely mentioned it. His latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom,
Were his words, I believe.
So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh yes, the idea of such a wonderful story languishing in his storeroom gathering dust.
My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker's storeroom is the safest place for it, more secure than a bank's vault.
And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure?
Stradivarius? Well, there may be the occasional mix-up, caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley? Oh, it sounds so exciting! The Hound of the Baskervilles! I should love to read it.
Uh-oh, what's happened here? Has she said something she shouldn't? That's a very strange reaction. Oh, did they not have a title for it yet or something?
Ah!
She looks quite shocked. Holmes looks slightly angry. What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room? Maybe that's something they vowed never to speak of again.
Susie, what did you just say? You said the Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well, that's
because she's such a great fan of all the stories about him, of course. Wait, has he just lied? She'll know.
But Runo, that book has never been published.
What?
When I showed Hurley the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said that he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see.
And that's surely happening at the end of this case. So that's why the manuscript is at his.
And yet, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Hurley, what's going on?
Did he let it slip? Ah! What is it? It would appear our guest has arrived. Oh, yo, bad timing. Okay, front door was left open. No, 3 girls' voices? Come on, man.
This was a bad idea. I knew I weren't welcome. I'm going.
Teleportation. No, wait! Ada, wait! We've all been eagerly awaiting your arrival, so we can pick your pockets. Haven't we, Iris?
Oh yes, just wait there, Ginny. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie. Right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you here. Please make yourself at home. But don't go upstairs and read that weird blue thing, or I'll freak out.
Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in. Oh, yo! We may have just clocked it. Were we somehow sent the Hound of the Baskervilles in the mail? She had a peek and was like, oh my god, no! And now she knows the full title that way? But why wouldn't she have wanted us to read that? Unless it's about us, who knows? What say you to some Mendelssohn? I won't take no for an answer. Meddlesome it is then. No, not meddlesome. Hey, how you doing, kitty cat? Wagga hi. Is that it? Meow. That evening, she prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. His violin performance was in no way meddlesome. And Gina, as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. Until death. Oh, yo. So that dinner party was like 6 hours long. Hell yeah. Back in the room. That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it?
Oh yes, her cooking was truly divine.
Man, glad I've just had dinner. Would be ashamed to be peckish and then be hearing that. And I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of his violin even now.
Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face the next time we're in court.
Damn. Oh, good heavens, where are my glasses?
Could I consult with you about something, I wonder?
What's the matter?
It's about the telegram I received.
Oh, yo, so we might finally get an answer to this. That's hella good timing. The one that arrived first thing this morning, I suppose. Come on, is it a crime?
I've been summoned.
Oh, yo, she has to be in court? Or the jury? What, summoned? What do you mean?
The telegram was from the Lord Chief Justice's office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me.
The Lord Chief Justice? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? Then we have to start preparing at once.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I've been summoned alone.
What? She's our mate. We got to at least go down and, grab a little burger while we wait. Alone? Well, you probably couldn't get a little burger back then, but you know what I mean. What on earth for? Pub it is.
I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow.
I get the feeling she might have an inkling. What's all this about? Whatever it is, it's making me feel very uneasy. I wonder if she's been framed somehow. Can we take a look? Knock knock. Ah, who could that be, I wonder?
Good evening, friends.
Ah, Iris. Hello again. Hey, everyone up to the room for the after party.
And Gina too. Yes, Ginny's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Isn't that right, Ginny? Well, yeah.
Okay.
How lovely. Let me make a pot of tea.
No, don't we hate her tea? Gone.
You know, I've learnt so much today. Oh, what? In particular? All those things Ginny showed us, wasn't it wonderful?
Ah, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques? We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we?
I think I've awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from it.
You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour?
Well, you see, I came to return this.
What? Wait, what? That's mine! Kazuma!
Oh my, however did you... I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten. Iris literally is a child genius.
So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it though.
Ah, thank you. Kazuma!
Alright then, good night.
Yes, good night. Man, so what? This is like coming up to episode 70, right? And if we've been doing sort of 1 to 2 a week, what's that on average? Maybe 6 a month. So damn, man. Nuts, this game's surely been going for over a year now. We gotta wrap this up. I love it, but man, it's long. And the way I play it, where I only just play tiny little bits of it. But that's the reason I like to stagger games on the channel. So if someone's not really a fan of this, then tomorrow there's a brand new game. And if you like that, go ahead and watch it. Rather than, I don't know, this might have been like a straight month of only playing this. And then, yeah.
So this is your office, is it? What do you think, Ginny? I think I wouldn't fancy my chances with a lawyer what lives in a place like this. Yes, me too.
Damn. It seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about. Uh-oh.
I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript.
Oh, at least it's not her dad. Yeah, I suppose she probably does. Yo, new tune? I can totally get behind that. We'll get it saved just in case. Okay, now if we're lucky, we probably can't examine it while she's in the room. Ooh, let me see.
Runo, what are you doing? Look, I'm not going to steal nothing, alright? It's all junk anyway.
Charming. I suppose I should engage our guests in conversation, really. Good point. Gina looks very pensive over there. You're right.
Eh? I was just thinking, that's all. Oh, I wouldn't fancy me...
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, you did mention that already.
Get off, did I? Well, nothing else really springs to mind, that's why.
What's wrong with this room exactly? I like it. Okay, so we have to... Ivy? Iris, that's her name. Isn't it the exact same thing? We'll just do it in order, I suppose.
Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you? Aren't you going to tell me? I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please.
What? What is going on here? So that's like 2 different things she's been really cagey about. Maybe that's somehow related. Maybe however she's had a peek at this manuscript, she's immediately getting called into court for.
Alright, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I don't know what this was all about really, but it's a story you made up, is it, Iris? This mantle script or whatever you call it.
Damn, look at the tears in the eyes.
It's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries. Daddy's? That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned it to you before, Ginny, but my daddy was Hurley's assistant once, his partner. Eh? They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together. Is that right, mister?
Apparently so. I was as surprised as you are, though.
And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened. So, where's your old man now then?
Uh-oh, don't ask that. Especially while we're in the room.
He had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land, and he'll be gone forever. So, I've never really met him. And I never will. Oh, right. Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her.
Okay. Baskerville me up, girl.
Iris, this hound...
Iris, this Hand of the Baskerville story, I take it that it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts.
That's right, I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow from the other cases, I mean.
Oh, how?
I don't really know, but it must be special in some way, because after I'd written it and showed the manuscript to Hurley, he turned as white as a sheet. It was the first time I've ever seen him like that.
Damn. It pains me to say this after you've toiled over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances.
So why is it... But isn't it freely up for sale at the pawnbrokers at this very moment? So if someone buys that, there might be a massive scandal involving in someone getting murdered, which will be what brings us into court. Oh no, but we've got the thing of Susato in the morning. Okay. Maybe if Herlock had had a look through the metal case, he would have seen this and removed it or something before Iris could have seen it. But who knows? But why not? It's one of my best works.
That book is amazing. I'm not at liberty to say, not now, so please do not ask me.
He doesn't like wearing the yellow coat indoors, but I guess that makes sense. Alright then, I won't.
But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, when the time is right.
That day is not today. And that's how the manuscript came to be with him, isn't it? Yes. Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe. That really gets my goat, that does. He's treating you like a child. It's mean, that's what it is, keeping secrets like that. I'm sure he isn't trying to be mean. Eh? If he said he wasn't at liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason. I think so too. You lot are too trusting for your own good, but he can't pull the wool over my eyes. Sholmes is lying to Iris, I bet my life on it.
Uh-oh, and she didn't notice.
What? Hurley's lying to me?
Okay. Back to Gina. I mean Ginny.
Your parents.
I've realised I don't know anything about your parents, Gina.
I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. Oh. Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us from the minute we're born, not even our mums.
Damn.
But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by. So that's why you're a pickpocket. Nah, driving's my life. I love it.
Oh, diving. My bad.
I get a kick out of it every time I lift some pompous idiot's purse.
She's just hooked.
And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it. Oh, Gina. I do think about it sometimes, what it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always thought it'd make everything right. But having listened to what Iris just said, it all sounds like having parents ain't always easy either. Oh. I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them. It's true.
Damn.
I do want to see Daddy so much.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Iris.
This is bad. Sholmes is liar. Gina, what did you mean that you said that you know he's lying to Iris?
Well, he reckons he popped that mantle script or whatever, right? But come on, that's obviously a load of rubbish. Oh my, why would you think that, Gina? It's simple. If that story was really in his old storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words you, could know about it.
Uh-oh, digging her into a deeper hole.
Ah. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he's sold it. Without telling you. But Hurley would never do something like that, I'm sure of it. Ha! Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet.
Damn.
I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't at Winterbanks. You'd soon see if you had a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. That Sholmes is a liar like the rest of them. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes.
Have you asked him, though? Have you just said there's no chance you're lying, is there, mate? See, especially the older she gets, the more you keep bringing it up. Sholmes is the kind of guy where maybe one day he's just going to be like, logically, I've just got to tell her.
Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Next. Progression.
Oh my goodness, look at the time. Come along, Ginny, we should go back downstairs. Yeah, alright. And please don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you?
No, of course not. Good night, then.
You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning. I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Good night, then.
No. I hydrated and spilled water all over the table. Thankfully, it's in small drip form. Easy to clean, and we've only got a few minutes left, so that'll be fine for the old wood. Iris, it sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult, but deep down, she's still just a child.
Well, I think it's time that I turned in for the night too.
Oh yeah, we're off to court in the morning. She wants to cook before court? I suppose that'll take her mind off it. Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris's father, but also the name of the murdered visiting professor at Yummy Uni. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. That's a long pause. I'm gonna guess he's fallen asleep. Okay. To be continued. Okay, someone's trying to wake us up. Who would that be? I don't think anyone in this household would call us by that name. Oh, okay. Sholmes. Yeah, he's a bit weirdly formal. What's going on? It's the middle of the night. It's her. She's gone. Gina? She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? Dunno, not in the middle of the night when she wanted to stay over. She did look quite pensive, though. I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received a distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for over an hour now. Over an hour? Oh. If you'll indulge me, look out of the window, my dear fellow. Okay, we can have a peek. What's this about? Tell me what it's all about. Okay, we got street lamps. Wait a minute. Why is the light on at this time of night? Okay. Has she gone down to the shop? For the manuscript! I love this tune. Get those drums involved. That's Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery. Oh no! Dun 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 dun. Okay, if that story was in this storeroom, we could just skip through this cutscene. Yeah. We did this like 2 minutes ago. There's no way we can know about it because we're on the other side of the planet. Sorry, he's lying. He sold it. Dun 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 dun. Could Gina have gone? It seems you have some knowledge of the situation. Sorry? Oh no. No, not really. Well, anyway, we must investigate at once. Oh, so who said that? Get those tense violins involved. 1:14 a.m. The door to Winterbanks. It's open.
And the lamp is burning.
It must be Gina, mustn't it? Let us hope it's nothing more sinister. What? Come, there's not a moment to lose. Boom. I think we'll leave it there. Slightly cliffhangery. Is nice to do once in a while when you get presented, timing-wise, of a juicy opportunity like that. So guys, what is going on in that shop, and is Gina there? And is that mysterious guy in the white top hat and coat there? You would imagine the two are heavily interlinked. Also, you would imagine a crime has already happened or is in the process of happening, which means we may get back into court sooner rather than later. Oh yeah, and of course, directly after this, you'd imagine we'll get some sleep and then go down with Susato to the, what was it, Lord Chief Justice. So yeah, a lot of things going on over the next 1 or 2 episodes, I'd say. But without all that done, guys, there's only one thing left to say. If you'd like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, to check some of them out, and more importantly, let me know what you thought. Because feedback is golden. If you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, guys, as always, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.